So now that the game has finally reached the live servers, I have to come out with this video where I'm basically gonna lay down flat on the ground and say, good job THQ. Yes, I know that there is still some of the things that I thought was wrong with the game or was missing from the game that are still missing, but in general, we have now gotten rid of two of the big things that I had an issue with. We still don't have key bindings, we still don't have an FOV slider, and we still don't have ultra-wide support. However, apparently there's a way you can mess around with your FOV in a config file somewhere. I don't really know how all that works, but they have actually done two things. One of them you probably noticed already by now. The head bopping is gone, and the other thing is right here. Even though it's a little bit loud still, the water is not completely ear-shattering anymore, and it has actually worked out pretty well. And look at this. They have actually put in the game an ability to take away the head bopping completely. This was one of the things that I was really messing around with in the early access as well, was simply just seeing how many of these ginormous bops you were gonna get every minute because you were walking around or running around and doing something. Having them act this quickly, I don't know why they didn't tell us that it was gonna be in the patch 1 release patch. It might have done, and I might have just completely missed it, but it is in the game right now, and it is a major improvement to my overall feel of the game, of how it feels, especially with the water not completely breaking your immersion when you're running around, and then also just having them work on this kind of stuff this fast. They have said that the key bindings and the FOV and stuff is going to be coming in upcoming patches very soon. So overall, I am very pleased to see how quickly they're working and how quickly they're actually trying to address the things. I don't know if this was just simply the difference of us. I just unlocked something here. If this simply was just us on the early access branch, we were maybe playing on a little later or earlier stage of the game where they hadn't got it included, but then I would have loved them to at least acknowledge it and give us the notion, well, this is something we know, it has been fixed in the day 1 patch. But just seeing them work like this with this kind of speed of trying to get things in, I guess the real challenge comes now with how long is it going to take for them to actually put in with the key bindings and all that stuff. We also know that bows apparently is planned for coming down the line. I guess it may become a DLC, although that they're saying that mainly they're going to be making map DLCs and everything else should be free. I haven't been able to find a source for this one. It's just I've had several people come in and say that in my streams over on Twitch, so I don't know if it's true, but it would be really cool. It definitely needs bow hunting. In general, though, there is a lot of other good tips as well. Another one that I feel like I should share with you has been shared with me a lot. I forgot to include it in my beginner's video, and it's simply that if you hit P, you open up your photo mode. You can do it with without going through the escape. But a really big one is the... I've showed it, though, with the markers. Place a marker whenever you shoot at an animal. You can also hold down your key, and you'll make a tracker marker. You can actually put several of those down. It's done by holding down your marker key, the X, and you'll have them appear like that, and you can basically lay out the entire route that it's going with. But the really big thing that I did not include, that I should have included, is simply doing this. Hold down your trigger once you've taken the shot. It doesn't ready up the next bullet until you release. This makes it a lot easier to stay on target when it's running away. So this little thing I figured I'd include as well. But in overall, it does mean with the changes that has been with the patch, day 1 patch, I gotta say, I am really impressed, and the gameplay has already, for me, the feel of it has improved quite a lot. And I'm really excited to get you guys on with this game as well. I hear a lot of you are having a hard time with the game as well, because the tracking is a next level thing, and overall it just looks like there is a really good buzz going around in the community, and the streams has been lit, the YouTube channel has been going really well, and you guys seem to be really digging the new content as well. So thank you so very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support over the last week with early access stuff. I'm gonna continue trying to provide you with as much Way of the Hunter content as I can. Probably, if there is some new cool stuff coming out to Call of the Wild, we're gonna go back and look at that as well. But the future right now for me is definitely I am gonna be pretty deep into this game for quite a while. I simply can't get enough of it. We had some thunder on stream last night, and it just turned out to be amazing. The weather effects in this, look forward to seeing it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you if you haven't seen it already. It is good. Thank you so very much for watching.